What's good and what's up, guys? Let's do Jet here some more. Let's play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we made it here to the future. And we got the Ocarina of Time, and we also got this hookshot thing that allows us to do stuff. Like fly up here. Okay, no, maybe like up here. Alright, I know I can hookshot to something in this room. That's not important. We can hookshot at stuff. In this episode, we have this guy right here that we never talked to in the past. But I assure you, he's probably here in the windmill. If we speak to him... Grrr! So he'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm going to mess him up. Alright, so if we show him our Ocarina... What? You got an Ocarina? What the heck? It's like he acts like there's only 2 Ocarinas in the world. That reminds me of that time 70 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget the song. And so we've learned the Song of Storms. We talked to him? Oh no, a storm again! You played the Ocarina again, didn't you? Grrr! So yes, inadvertently we've created a paradox, which is actually pretty interesting, the fact that Ocarina of Time does this. It's the fact that we didn't learn the song before, but apparently we knew it in the past, and we taught it to the guy, inadvertently teaching ourselves the song. So we created a paradox. I know these stuff like this has been used multiple times, like in Quantum Leap, whenever Sam taught Michael Jackson the dance and stuff, as well as I think in Doctor Who has been used. But enough about paradoxes and stuff. We're actually told by Sheik to go to the Forest Temple, or go back to the forest. I basically said the first dungeon, but we're supposed to go to the Forest Temple and do all that. However, one thing you can do in Link to the Past, yeah, technically with Link to the Past, you can do dungeons in certain orders. Like you could do, like say, in any order you want. There's a specific route you're supposed to go, but you can't do them out of order. And the same thing is involved here, but not on a massive scale. You see, instead of going to the Forest Temple, I'm actually going to go ahead and head up here. So we're climbing Death Mountain once again, and we're going to see that a lot has changed in 7 years. For one, there are these just rocks laying around, doing nothing. Projectiles are still here. We have boulders rolling about, so they're easy enough to avoid. But Dodongo's Cavern is still open. We don't need to go there. However, like I said, there are plenty of rocks. There are boulders everywhere, so be careful of that. And our goal is to head back to Goron City, because I believe if we look up, we can climb to the top of the mountain. However, you don't want to do that. There's nothing really to gain if you go up there, other than sadness and sorrows and stuff. You can also see a giant... Shut up, Navi. Shut up. You can also see a giant Goron up there. We'll be talking to him much later, but for now, like I said, let's go ahead and go on to Goron City. However, there's a secret right here. At least I thought there was a secret. Is it if you blow up all these rocks? I don't know. The controller's vibrating. I don't know if you can feel it, but oh. Alright, that's weird. The controller's just vibrating and I don't feel anything. Or, I feel something, but there's nothing appearing. Whatever. Back in Goron City, you'll see there is, like, no one here. It's a ghost town, except for this one Goron just rolling about. What you want to do is place a bomb as fast as you can, and just kind of stand back and let him get close to it. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant! Hear my name and tremble! I am Link, hero of the Gorons! That's weird. You got the same name as I do. What? Your name is also Link? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Link. I'm Lunk from Pennsylvania. So his dad is Darunia. Sure, I remember him. So dad named me Link after you because you're so brave. Wait. How did Darunia have a kid if all the Gorons look male? Anyways, so it's a really cool name. He likes it. So we're here on the Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Please give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend Link of the Gorons. Oh, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. If we don't hurry, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. Boo-hoo! So we gotta find a way to calm him down. Maybe he'll calm down if you talk to him. Alright, so what do you want to ask him? This guy is about the dragon. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Ovagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know, because my dad is a descendant of that hero. Boo-hoo! Alright, so let's ask him about... Yes. You do actually have to do this. Let's ask him about the Gorons. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Vivagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Vivagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Vivagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help, Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. And so we get the red tunic. You absolutely need this if you're going ahead to the fire temple. So it won't fit a kid, which means we can't wear this as young Link. But it will allow us to traverse very hot temperatures. So that's pretty neat. And it's also red, so if you know me from like way back in the day when I was called the Red Link of Let's Plays, yeah. Alright, so Dad told me not to let anybody follow him to the temple, but only you, Link, can save everyone. I'm sure that the shop owner, who is hiding somewhere right now, will also help you. Now, I'll tell you about the secret passage to the fire temple. Try to move the statue inside Dad's room. Alright. The shopkeeper really doesn't do much, he just gives you like items and stuff like that, so if you want to go there, he's right there, but I'm not going to bother. So going back into Darunia's room, we can see a statue of a Goron right here. Darunia was standing right here 7 years ago, but if we go ahead and pull this, we can go ahead and head into the mountain. So back here in Death Mountain Crater, this is where you will be properly introduced if you didn't climb the mountain like I did earlier. And normally each dungeon has some sort of like way you need to get into it. For this one, all you need is the hook shot, so you can start it right away. You don't need any special items. It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the bellow of fires. And by some divine magic the bridge didn't burn, we can now enter the fire temple. The Bolero of Fire, which will get a song similar to this every time we go to a dungeon, will allow us to warp back and forth here, so we'll be using that to our advantage later on. For now, we just need to drop to this hole. You can climb down a ladder, or you can just drop down like I do, and let's enter the fire temple. Alright, so welcome to technically the second dungeon of the adult timeline, the fire temple. So coming in here, you need to go left, you can't go right. And right away we see Darunia. Who's there? Is that you, Link? Oh, it really is Link. You've grown so big since I last saw you. I want to have a man-to-man talk with you, but now's not the time. Ganondorf is causing trouble on Death Mountain again. He has revived the evil ancient dragon Volvagia. On top of that, he's going to feed my people to that evil dragon as a warning to other races that might resist him. If that fire-breathing dragon escapes from the mountain, all of Hyrule will become a burning wasteland. I will go on ahead to try and seal up the evil dragon. I'm concerned though, because I don't have the legendary hammer, but I have no choice. Link, I'm asking you to do this as my sworn brother. While I'm trying to deal with the dragon, please save my people. The prisoners' cells are in the opposite direction. I'm counting on you, Link. Alright, so Daruni is going to face Volvagia. However, that line's a bit confusing. He says the cells are in the opposite directions. There is one indeed in this room, and we need to open it in order to go forward. So step on switch. This is basically the main gimmick of the dungeon. We'll be seeing these Gorons. You don't have to actually speak to them, but if you speak to them, they will leave. Are you releasing me? Am I free to go? I'll tell you a secret for saving me. In order to get into the room where Darunian went, you have to do something about the pillars stuck in the ceiling. Find a path that leads to a room above the ceiling right away. And he's gone. So yeah, that is the main gimmick of the dungeon. We have to save all of the Gorons. We don't have to, like I said, you just open and sell because each of them hold a small key. So, and now we just go forward just to continue climbing up the Fire Temple. The Fire Temple is actually very linear and quite interesting. It's a very nice starting dungeon if you decide not to go to the Forest Temple first. So in this room we have several different things to do. If we go over to the left, we can do some neat stuff. Either way, we have to go over here first. So making our way, we can go. You don't want to do anything with that block yet. Ow. Go to the door. And let's go ahead and still go switch. Again, toss the Gorons because we are the hero and we are releasing him. They will always give you a little tip, so a wall that you can destroy with the Goron's special crop will sound different than a regular wall if you hit it with your sword. I thought there was a tip like that. Okay. So yeah, these guys will always give you a neat little tip. And that one's pretty spiffy. So we get a key. And making our way out. Before doing anything else, if you're going for the Skulltulas, you might want to pay attention to this. If you're not, then don't worry about it. Playing the Song of Time moves the block down, and this is kind of one of my gripes about the Song of Time in this game. It doesn't do much. Like, it has nothing to do with time, really. It just has something to do with the stupid blocks. Spin attacks are pretty fantastic in this room. You can also shield, but I'd like that that's also getting closer to me. Oh, come on. There we go. If Lights grab you, they will take away your shield and whatever tunic you're wearing, unless you're wearing the default green tunic, in which case they won't take it away, they'll take your shield. But here's Skulltula, just one sword slash, and he's dead. Alright, so now we're done with that. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the right side of the room. These blocks will fall down if you stand on them. And the cool thing is with the red tunic, you can walk on lava, but if you stay on it for too long, you do take damage, so it's not a forever thing. Like over here, ow. Let's do this lava bubble. There we go. Alright, so coming over to the right side of the room. Oh, I don't have a map, okay, I can't show you. But we'll see that, hit the wall like that. See, this sounds different. This part even looks different. Put a bomb there. Special Goron prop. Reveal a door. We got another Goron. What tip do you have for me, sir? So he'll tell us a secret. There are switches in this temple that you have to cut to activate, but you can also use the Goron special crop to do the job. What? Oh, okay, I know what he's talking about. So you get another key. And I believe you need both these keys, so it's in your best interest to go and save the Gorons. Alright, so now we're done with all of that. We can go ahead and finally leave this room. Go into the door. No, go on. There we go. Now here you think you want to jump off, but really if you just use the hook shot, it's much easier. Got some stupid keys. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm way too fidgety with trying to line things up. Because I always have been, just like, alright, gotta be very careful. Don't want to mess it up. But yeah, I gotta place this block, and we could do something really cool. See if I can time it just right. Oh. There it goes. Lava elevator. Take that, Minecraft. And yeah, we needed to save both those Gorons, otherwise you could not proceed. Alright, so this room is pretty neat because it introduces a new enemy, Slugma. I was so tempted to actually make like a Pokemon reference, but Slugma's a pretty good fire Pokemon. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to do that though. They're not technically good. What are these things actually called? Torch Slug. So yeah, if they're a fire, they'll try and run at you. If you take off their fire by hitting them once, then they'll try and run away from you. So they're not too tough enemies. However, if you have the Goron's knife, which is from that one Goron, I don't know if I ever showed him off, but there's one Goron in Goron City that is making a knife type thing. It's kind of crappy. If you use it on the slugs, it'll break. Alright. So you need this block because you can't hookshot onto these things over here. And what that Goron was talking about is the switches that you could cut. You can also use the Goron. Whoops. Whoops. The Goron special crop. Oh no. That was bad. You get like right on the edge to do it. Oh god dang it. There it goes. Alright, so you gotta drop a bomb down. If you try to cut it, you won't make it in time, but dropping a bomb will allow you to get up here as fast as possible. But I think it only lasts for like 15 seconds. There, it's already back. Put the door.